at this point, we've all seen the graph, right? We've seen the meme, we've seen the video. There's a chart. And along one axis, there's F around. And if you go too far along that axis, you find out. Well, I guess Kool KIY and Omi finally found out when it came to Nike. I'm not sure where the sympathy should come into play here because I really don't have any.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ, back another video on Talks with TJ. It's Saturday, December 3rd. It's game day, Big Ten Championship. That's later tonight. Not sure when you're viewing this, but we've had some shakeups already in college football. USC and TCU look like frauds. Also, USC apparently can't tackle for anything. So we'll see how that shakes up the entire playoff. We're not at the point yet where we have 12 teams in the playoffs. That's in 2024. I just need Michigan to take care of business tonight against Purdue. That's all that matters right now. So I'm absolutely decked out in everything Michigan and wearing a pair of pants I don't wear too often. They're literally Jordan Tech pants for Michigan. These were like team issued. The shout out to eBay for providing all these rare finds. That's where I find a lot of rare things like the USA jacket I have, which we couldn't beat the Netherlands this morning. So we take like sneaker L's and like, you know, soccer L's at 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how I feel about that. It wasn't the best start to the day, but I had an amazing workout while watching most of the match, I will say that. So hey, hopefully you had a great start to your Saturday, and I hope it started better off than Kool KIY and Omi's weekend. And I'll say it again, I don't know where like the sympathy and the woe is me and oh my goodness, like I don't understand where that sentiment is coming from, you know, when it comes to people, because you effed around for quite a long time and now you're finding out. Like, who is shocked or surprised? Quite frankly, I'm just wondering what took Nike so long. But then again, they probably had a chance to really perfect however they want to choose to approach this case when it came to John Geiger, which was a little bit of a different situation. I will say this, when it comes to looking at anything that John Geiger did, there was quality was absolutely there. I know it's a higher price point than what Nike is for the Air Force One versus John G shoes, but I've heard personally from friends that the quality is there. Like, it delivers, you know, bar none, versus has not been the feedback that you get all the time when you have a pair of Kool KIY. So I never got the hype behind it. People continue to use this argument that colorways are so much better than Jordan or what Nike is putting out. That's not going to hold up in court, right? Like, you know that, like the fact that it's a better colorway, like that's not going to hold up in court. I just don't understand, again, where the victimhood is coming from, because it's been on everywhere. So Kai decided to post essentially that, oh, I woke up to Nike suing me, and I'm not sure if that was supposed to invoke a ton of, you know, sympathy or, oh my goodness, I can't believe Nike would go after you. We're all shocked they are just now going after you, but this is what he wrote. Woke up this morning to a lawsuit from the mega giant corporation that I supported my whole life. No one put a gun to your head and made you support, buy, do anything in relation to Nike or Jordan. Let's start there. The fact that they suing a young black man. Why is the race card coming into play here? The race card is something that can be played with validation in a lot of situations. This is not one of them. This is not one of them. Guess what? This would be different if Nike only went after you, Kai. And that's not the case. They went after John G. They went after Warren Lotus. They're going after StockX for the use of their images and their IP pretty much in relation to NFTs. And guess what? StockX is not owned by black men. This has nothing to do with you being black. A black man who started out exactly how they did is kind of crazy to me. Maybe you didn't read Shoe Dog, because I don't think you're starting out exactly how Phil Knight and Bill Bowerman did. Like, that's not how it started. And hopefully you read Shoe Dog prior to going into court. Like, that should be the required reading for you prior to your first court appearance. Read Shoe Dog. That way you understand that you guys did not start out the same way. They did not start out jacking somebody else's design and the long-standing support and admiration and demand by a consumer market first. That's not what they did, but that's what essentially you did, because we all know what your shoe looks exactly like. Right, so they tell us to just do it. Ironic how they tell us to just do it. They said just do it, don't just steal it, don't just copy it. Also, I can't take anyone seriously that capitalizes every single the first letter of every word in a sentence. I can't. It really hurts my brain whenever I'm reading anything online and someone chooses to do that. So as you can imagine, like, I just didn't even want to read this statement, but I don't have any sympathy for that. Like, first off, the whole statement is just ridiculous. The victimhood card, apparently that's being played very well. I can't. I would just like accountability to come back into the world in 2022. And then he wanted to put out that very just terrible, ill-timed, another fake commercial.
On September 15th, 2020, Kai Studios created a revolutionary new lifestyle shoe. On December 1st, 2022, Nike sued them. Fortunately, Nike can't stop you from wearing them. Kai Studios.
Hopefully your lawyers are telling you to just pipe down and be quiet, but I don't think you're gonna listen to them. And then Omi comes in. It's crazy how me and Kai have been battling each other. You shouldn't have, because you shouldn't have been making the shoes. But according to him, as far as Nike doing this to us, they lost my support forever. Sir, they're suing you. I don't think they are concerned with your support. They would just rather you stop making fraudulent pairs of what they've already put out into the market. I looked up to Phil Knight. My favorite sneakers are the Foamposites. 98% of my closet is Nike. All right, well, I guess it's time for you to, revamp that closet and do something different if you're not going to wear or support Nike anymore. And the same principles and values that made their company. I don't think they would have made it had they attempted this so early on. I don't think they would be where they are. This comes down to what you are legally and not legally allowed to do. And people continuously get hung up on morals, and I'm just so glad to see somebody thriving, and why are they attacking the little guy? Ask yourself this question, okay? And then I'm done. If you build something from the ground up, started small, it took time, you almost failed quite a few times, and then you finally gain traction and you get somewhere, and you have respect of not just those around you, not just those in your country, but the entire world, and you build an empire, sort of. And you've done all of that. And then you have someone come in and say, oh, by the way, all the work you did, yeah, I'll just go ahead and copy that and continue to I'll make millions off of that. Are you cool with that? You okay with that? Awesome. You would not be okay with it. You wouldn't whatsoever. So why people are okay with it being done just because it's big old Nike and smaller Kai? Okay, well, here's the thing. Stupid games get stupid prizes, and you effed around and now you're finding out. That's it. That's all it is. That's how I feel. That's all I got today. So I need Michigan to take care of business. Go ahead and comment your thoughts below on the situation. And as always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.